All right, hello. Welcome everybody to Wolf's Guard episode 5. Uh, Last time in episode 4, we ended Fir'ual's character arc by when the Wolf's Guard encountered some um, some shenanigans in the Feywild. Well, they found some of these invaders that the Fey Great Worm mentioned, fighting off some of the Fey Guardians of the Feywilds, and uh, a battle happened. Wolfsguard helped the Guardians. The Guardians were not too sure at first if Wolfsguard were on their side, but at the end of everything, you guys made friends with these guardians. You learned their names: uh, Flint, Tonk, Gale, and Chip. And after which, you guys also found a kind of like a holy site within the Feywild, specifically tied to the Elven Pantheon. And this this holy site had been asleep for a while, and um, the Guardians suggested that perhaps someone in the Wolf's Guard could like wake it up. Fir'ual attempted by praying to said gods, and the gods somehow responded and gifted Fir'ual a reverie, in that he was able to reminisce a lot of his old memories, and including his past life. And then, with that holy site awakened, the Fey Great Worm met the Wolf's Guard again, approached Fir'ual, and gifted Fir'ual their fire, and Fir'ual got an upgrade, basically. Uh, and yeah, after having sent off the bad guys from the Feywild, the Guardian said that it would things in the material plane would soon go back to normal, and it did. Fast forward here in episode 5, we find the party, the Wolf's Guard, back in Althalj, where they had left Basil Daruka, because they had learned in last episode that Basil Daruka had been working together with the Pyromancer that appeared last session. So we are here now to figure out if there is a connection. All right, you guys may enter the prison when you're ready.
What do we see? I mean, where are we? Are we outside?
You are outside the door of the prison here, and when you enter, there are two guards behind desks and tables inside, and when you enter, one is like kind of like lazy, like sitting back on his chair, legs on the desk, and the other one is very, very stern and like respects his position very much. And as you enter, the the stern one stands up immediately and recognizes Astra, gives Astra a salute, and sees that his friend is like just like dozing off, and like hits him in the head. The friend jolts up and then falls onto the ground and stands up, and then also salutes Astra, and then they greet Astra. Oh, Lady Astra, We did not expect your visit so soon. You had left just a few weeks ago.
Comrade, unexpected visits are still no excuse for how you say this lax behavior. Perhaps some extra drills with the in the barracks might remedy you of this languor. Where is the prisoner? And then she'll talk to the first one, the one that takes his job seriously.
Mm. You speak of Basil Daruka. He's in the back in the arcane chamber. To make sure his powers do not he's not able to use his powers.
And what are the arcane measures that we have taken to make sure that he does not use his powers?
We have contacted some abjuration wizards from outside Althalj. We do not have that many talented spellcasters within our community, so it made sense to outsource this. We've reinforced the largest chamber we have with abjuration magic, and we have made sure that all his limbs are chained up as well.
Astra looks just the tiniest bit satisfied, like fine. And then she will look who's standing beside Astra? Did anyone else go into the room?
Not yet. I think Haru did.
Astra would look at Haru and Lumi and then will say, "Shall we?"
Let's go. I follow Astra.
Yeah.
You may escort us to the prisoners.
This one goes over here, and then he takes some keys, and then he unlocks this door, and he leads the way inside.
Before Astra leaves, Astra looks at the other one and she says, "I expect a full report on your drills at the barracks." And then she'll go.
All right.
Strict.
Astra's
This is her hometown. Also, her dad is like Astra's father is like the chief or like the marshal of the barracks. So like he looks after the training.
Yeah.
Astra's so lovely around reporting these incidents to everyone.
Upon arriving here, this guard takes another like two keys. They're much larger than the keys he used in the smaller door, and he places one on this door. He places one on this other door, and then he turns them simultaneously, and then the doors open inward into the room. That way. And then you see Basil Daruka kneeling on the ground. There are these abjuration symbols that have been like etched onto the ground underneath him. He's got chains that chain all four of his limbs so that his hands do not reach each other, right? And he's got nothing but like a dirty rag on him. His clothes and everything that was on him have been put into the the evidence room, which is in the front here. This is the evidence room. All right.
Can we enter the cell, or can we talk to him through the
You can.
cell?
You can. The doors are open, so you can speak to him without entering.
Fir'ual will just ask. It seems you were found in the Feywilds some weeks ago. Would you mind telling us about that?
Basil raises his head, and he looks younger than he did the first time you encountered him, because he's not using his magic anymore, so his life force remains within him, right? And he's not like moving it around to plants and whatever. He looks very normal and much younger, albeit still ragged, still, because he's been living in a prison cell. He looks up and he responds. He responds, "Of course I mind. Why would I share this with you? Those who have chained me up. And those," and looking at Astra, "and those who have shunned me away."
You have put yourself in this position. You know this.
He does not respond. He just adjusts so that he's a little more comfortable. You hear the rattle of the chains underneath him.
Fir'ual looks at Astra and says, "It is very clear that he is hiding something."
Astra will nod and she says, ordinarily, in such situations like this, I would have preferred some more barbaric means, considering who we are up against. But we must show him kindness that he has not shown towards us. And then she'll put her hands together to sort of like make a triangle. And then she'll kind of like mutter to herself, and then like her amulet will start to glow. And then she's gonna cast Zone of Truth.
Great. Okay. All right. You cast Zone of Truth.
He'll need to make a charisma saving unless he wants to fully comply.
He will make a charisma saving throw, and interestingly enough, the abjurers that were hired to like
I forgot.
create
like
this magical thing made it so that divine magic can still pass through and still occur, but not arcane magic. So the zone of, for these instances that are this specifically this, like Zone of Truth and whatever, and the barbaric thing where you beat them up and then you heal them and then you beat them up again.
Yep.
Yeah. So you cast Zone of Truth, and then he tries to resist it. He's very weak. Despite trying to resist, eventually he does give in, and then you see his shoulders, from being very tense in trying to resist, sink downwards, relaxing, and then his head rises up in anticipation for your future questions.
That's better. Now, who was the Pyromancer in the Feywilds?
My ally.
And his name?
We call him... let me check my notes.
Dave.
Me
Ur'zudel.
check my notes.
This is
I was
the
gonna make a joke and say
It's
we
from the
call him
Zubel de Ayala family.
Hi, ally.
I am a Zidane.
Hang on. Ta 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 ta. Para para para.
Ur'zudel.
Para pa 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 pa. Na 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 na. Okay. Am I going with that? Mm. Mm. Hang on, guys, okay? Because I'm debating with what to give you. You asked for his name. Mm. Bro.
Submit yourself to the zone of truth.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If Basil himself does not know, he can't give the answer, right? He'll
Yeah.
he'll give the answer of like that's why I said like we call him ... because then that could be his answer because that's just what he they call him, but it could not be his. It could also be not his name. But anyway, I'll just roll, okay? You know what? Astra, can you please roll me a persuasion check with advantage? Portent, 10 and 19, okay. Shit!
21.
Okay.
So 20.
Okay. That's ridiculous. I swear to God. Sheesh, that is ridiculous. Okay. Mm. Okay. Okay. You see Basil start like his eyes start to twitch and then he tries to like resist the zone of truth a bit more but he can't. And then finally he mutters, "We call him... his name is Zudel." Ur'zudel.
Did I hear that right?
Astra will immediately look shocked, and then she'll try to like recover, and then she's going to look at Urzi. I'm guessing everyone is looking at Urzi.
Everyone.
Oh, yeah.
I think everyone is. And that's the time he came in too. Like that's the
Yeah.
time he actually came in.
I went in and just heard Ur'zudel like,
He was trailing behind and then he was like shocked. Everyone's like, why me?
I sense the urge of fire in you. Is that? And then I was like deep internalizing. And then,
Did you catch the convo?
yeah, I got it. I got in. Yeah. So like yeah, you casted like cone of what is that? Truth.
Zone of truth.
Zone of
Zone of truth.
And he said his name with no matter how much he tries to hide it.
To the best of his knowledge.
Yeah. So he said his and then I got the internalization that he loves the power of fire as well. So like the internal conflict of myself is like, whoa, wait, what? And then I was still in shock. I couldn't. I'm stuttering. I can't think straight. And yeah.
Fir'ual will just uh, interject and ask Basil right away. What was the plan in the Feywild?
Hello,
Okay.
guys.
They're going. Basil's going to say. Our goal was to corrupt the Feywild, so the material plane would fall into chaos. We were close. Yeah, that's it.
So it is chaos that you are after.
Chaos is not our end goal. Chaos is but a byproduct.
And what exactly is your end goal?
He twitches some more and his shoulders start to like shake and rise, and as he really attempts to not answer this question, and he will say, end the world, to end Tarin.
Astra will look at everyone else and then she will say, are there any other spellcasters or mages that plan to cause chaos? Speak their names now and where we might find them.
Shit. But he will say, there are others. We are several. We do not know everyone. I have not met he will say, I have not met anyone except, and he tries to lie, but then it breaks, and he's like, there is one other person I know. A necromancer. Odessa Alvarez. Okay, that's her name. And you guys recall in last session, you asked the Guardians if Basil and the Pyromancer were the only ones who entered the Feywild, and they responded that there was a third hooded figure. And that could have been Odessa. Most likely, because that's what Basil answered, right?
Fir'ual will just say, I think I have heard all that I need to hear. Would you would the others have some things they want to know more about?
I would love to know how we are related.
She breaks her cool and she whispers to Ur'zudel, "You mean you don't know how you're related to someone called Apizudel?"
Yeah. I have
It's
no
a
idea.
fan. Someone who idolizes.
Basil lifts his head and tilts towards Ur'zudel, and then he says, "I do not even know you."
And I do not know you.
He doesn't know who you're referring to, how you're related to. In his head, he thought that you were asking how you and Basil are related.
He's going to ask Basil. I mean, he's going to first say, "Hi, Lumi." Basil.
You're cutting out.
You're kind of choppy,
Lumi.
dude.
My weakness.
Better.
Fine.
That's better. That's better.
Lumi is going. I'm practically shouting in the room. Lumi is going to ask Basil. Surely there is a need. There are other means towards your end. You have chosen the destruction of Taran through whatever end goals you have. Maybe we can agree on other means if you care to share to us why it is you desire the destruction of Taran.
He will respond. Tarin is dying, and all the people on it are its cancer. No amount of my magic can transfer the life force into the world and revitalize it. So the only solution is to rid this world of cancer and return Taran to more capable hands, those who can truly take care of it.
And this group, Odessa, Ur'zudel, they share the same goal.
I do not care for their personal goals, as long as they are helping the collective. We will continue to be in agreement.
You mentioned that you want Taran left in more capable hands. That is you? Am I correct?
Of course not.
Then who would you like to see sitting on top of Taran?
The gods.
I don't know.
He said the gods.
Oh. This gods have always I don't know what religion Lumi is, but basically Lumi is trying to ask what gods he's talking about.
Okay, he just says, it does not matter. Any single one of them would be far more capable of taking care of Tarin, molding it to however they see fit. We are but mortals and small instruments. How I perceive Tarin to be the way I think it should be does not compare to the views of a god. They are better. That is the one true fact. And as he's saying this, you don't feel a hint of like religious zeal from him. It seems just very logical. You don't feel that that Basil is religious or spiritual at all. It just seems very, very logical. Like, it makes sense that a god would better take care of the world than mortals. So that's his perspective.
Lumi would just, in a message to the telepathically through a message and tell the whole party that this one's a lost cause.
Astra will look at Basil and then say, "Do you know where Odessa is now?"
Does he? Let me think about this. He will say he does not. He does not.
Surely you meet with your collective every now and then. Where are you bound to meet next, and when?
He will respond that they don't have like a regular, schedule for meetings, but that after each member who have been given assignments have either finished their assignment or have, there's a development in their assignment, then that's when they see fit to meet to, talk about, what their next steps are.
I see. So you
Astra
do
will
have
go.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Astra.
Oh no, Astra was gonna say we can reconvene somewhere else to sort of see where what networks we can ask if they know the name Odessa Alvarez.
Did you say that out loud or?
Oh no, just just casually let's reconvene in another room so that we can discuss how we can find out about Odessa.
Lumi's gonna try something.
Okay.
He's going to bring out his lute and pluck a few strings, casts his spell.
Cast what?
It's suggestion.
Suggestion. Okay.
And while the rhythm is playing on his lute, he will say, "You will help us find the rest of your collective."
You play your lute, and your magic flows from the lute and into the room. And then the abjuration magic will dispel your arcane. Yeah.
All right. Lumi is visibly annoyed, and he goes to ask her suggestion.
Yeah.
He's like, fine, let's go to another room and reconvene.
Yeah, I'm glad I remembered that because like that that would have been inconsistent. All right. So the rest of this area are just jail cells, and a lot of them are empty.
Or two though.
Yeah, this is the holding cell. So when when there are kind of those who are still to be judged, right? Or to go through trial or whatever. I don't know how holdings. I've never been to jail, so I don't know. But yeah, where
Maybe
would
it's like a nicer self.
so
Astra will look at the guards. Oh, well, she'll look at everyone and she'll say, "Is everyone done here?"
Yeah, Fir'ual will just say because he's really annoyed with what Basil said, and he will just say, "I know my gods will not want the destruction of the world."
Basil will respond, "How could you, a mortal, possibly know what the gods want?"
You do not know them the way I know them.
You would be surprised.
All right. Basil doesn't respond.
Astra is gonna
Does he
look
not
at.
see himself as a sorry. Does he
Oh
not
no,
see
go ahead,
himself
go
as
ahead.
as a mortal?
Basil sees
Like a-
himself as a mortal.
Like a prophet. He sees himself as a prophet.
As a prophet, no. No, he does not.
So who? Yeah. Yeah. No. Haru's just being angry, listening, annoyed. But yeah, who gave you and your collective the authority to cure the remedy of this quote unquote cancer? Me.
Ah.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
angry.
He basically expresses that it's not that there's someone who's allowing them, and then he goes on to talk about free will, right? And because free will exists, this is why mortals cannot live in Tarin, because there is bound to happen are wars and the cutting of trees and the mining of resources in Tarin, and pollution and violence and everything, right? Of course there's also good, but in their perspective is, as long as mortals are allowed to roam in Tarin with free will, it's only cancerous for the world. So they are using their free will to rid the world of mortals, including themselves. They got a point still, Big X though. Okay.
Astra.
Yeah. Shake.
Oh, go.
There's no talking to this guy. I'm good. I turn to Astra.
Astra will look at everyone and says, "We can convene we can convene somewhere else, and if we have any further questions, we can ask him again.
Sean, what is the name of that?
What?
Was it Galadriel? Ito ba tama yung Baby Loves?
Uh, si Opal, yung baby love.
Oh, right. Um, Lumi is going to once again attempt
Okay.
a conversation. He says, Basil, imagine a world, a small world with Opal. You and her happy together. What if I tell you this can exist? Do you still desire to destroy this world? Or even the possibility that the two of you can be happy together? Would you consider Opal an answer?
He will respond, of course, I do not bear any ill intent for my beloved. And of course, if such a world were to exist, where I could spend the rest of my years with her, I would take it. And if you can guarantee this for me somehow, I will follow you. Follow your instructions.
Well, it is not yet the end, my friend.
In his head.
For us to succeed in this endeavor,
Okay.
it is wise for you to help us. Sinabi na nga niya, no?
Yeah. In his head as well, it's like such an impossible thing to, cause when you say a world where it's just him and Opal, in his interpretation is like everyone else is dead. It's just like they're the last two people in the world, you know?
Yeah. Well, to start,
Yeah.
Lumi is going to telepathically send Astra a message. What do you think of this proposal?
What do I think of what?
Of the Opal proposal. I don't know Opal as much as you.
Astra says, I'm quite sure I'm not able to trade my best friend up to a madman that is trying to take over the world for his cooperation, Lumi.
But I believe that romantic desires can alter a man's decision. And for our ends, it may be beneficial.
Opal is her own woman, but I'm quite sure that him trying to kidnap her and destroy her friends in front of her is quite the turnoff, as the young ones would say.
Yes, that is Nopal.
It's a noble.
Like shift his face while telepathically conversing, and he's like, "What would this under Plan B?"
Yeah.
Astra will look at the guard, and then she will look at Basil first, and she will say, "You can expect another visit from us again, Basil." And then she's gonna look at the guard and say, "Guard, make sure the hand bindings on his fingers are tighter than ever. As little blood supply to his fingers as possible, if you please." I hope you weren't planning to take up the violin, Basil. You'll be lucky if you can play a fucking gong by the time we are done with you.
Yeesh.
And then Astra is gonna walk away because she's kind of like pissed off at the thought of Basil being like just basically destroying the world and living with Opal, even though it's like far fetched. It's just such a gross idea for her.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess he's under arrest. Okay, I'm done.
Even the guard is like, ugh.
I pull out my journal. I was like, I gotta write that down. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Alright, and the guard, after finishing the tightening of his chains, closes the doors, simultaneously turns the both locks on each door, and walks with you to the outside. For all intents and purposes, I guess Kattiana and Gallia are having like girl talk over here. At this point, you guys exit from this side. And you see these three creatures in the holding cell. And you overhear this person speaking to the other, saying, "Now, Cassandra, I think these are the people you've been waiting for, if I'm not mistaken. Now, you remember the description of the Wolf's Guard, yes?"
Yeah, I do.
They fit the profile, correct?
Especially the Dragonborn.
Astra will look at the guard and then speak in Draconic and say, "What are these fellows in for?"
Dante will respond in Draconic.
Lol.
He will respond in Draconic. Oh, it is but a misunderstanding. Please allow us to explain. And then, but the guard does respond. The guard says that it's uncommon for unannounced visitors to arrive in Althalj, and these ones were, carrying weapons, and they're also spellcasters. So, everyone started to panic. So, they got temporarily put in the holding cell here, and their weapons taken away from them. That's what the guard says.
Astra will like relay this to the group, like why they were in here, and what the person in the cell says. She translates it also.
All right. So what does the rest of the party think?
They did mention they were looking for us. They mentioned that they were looking for the Wolf's Guard, right? So I tell the party, did you not hear they were looking for the Wolf's Guard?
Guys.
Hello, sorry.
It must be a misunderstanding.
No.
Yeah, Cassandra, go.
No misunderstanding. I suppose walking in with our weapons and focuses wasn't the smartest choice. But we're not here to fight.
Yes, quite.
We're looking for some.
Yes, quite. We did not expect that we'd receive such a violent confrontation immediately. But Wolfsguard, I must say, tales of your feats have spread quickly, and you have garnered quite the impressive reputation. Under better circumstances, this would have been a pleasure to finally meet you. But in any case, my name is Dante, and this is my colleague Cassandra. Buns, please describe what Cassandra looks like.
Oh, Cassandra finally stands up. He is a hulking
She's big.
bugbear, very big, and he just gives a bow. The braids on his hair just like falling into the foreground, and this is what he looks like. Fully. He seems to be draped in golden bandages. Very, and there seems to be a scent of lavender and death. But he doesn't say anymore. He just bows and then says, "Pleased to meet you." And he takes a seat and then patiently waits.
Great. And then Dante continues. We are representatives of our separate organizations. In the midst of an investigation, we came here having learned from our sources that this would be where we'd find you. And as you can see, our arrival was not well received. It is acceptable at the cost of some time and discomfort. This should only boost the confidence of my association in the security of the handful of arcane artifacts that have been relocated here. But we do hope that now that you are here, you can help us clear up this misunderstanding, and then Cassandra and I can help proceed with our investigation.
Astra's gonna look at the others, kind of like behind them, and she'll go, "What do you guys think? Is this another thing where they're gonna bust out of jail and try to attack us, or should we let them go?"
Exactly where they located. People that from us from the Oscar.
Sorry, Wet, you were kind of choppy.
I'm gonna cry.
Perhaps they can explain further.
I would also like to check, use my divine sense,
Okay.
just to detect if they're good or evil.
What does Divine Sense do? Is it...
You can detect good and evil.
Okay, they are... Dante is lawful neutral, and Cassandra is... What's Cassandra,
Neutral.
Buns? Neutral? True neutral?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, so I informed the team that they don't seem evil.
Astra
I
nods.
still believe it's a misunderstanding.
And then she'll kind of like give a nod to the guard to like open the door. Please forgive the Althalgian guard. They are more than cautious, given recent circumstances. Allow us to give you a warmer welcome. Join us upstairs or downstairs. I don't know.
Sure.
Sure. Thank you.
Would you want some hot beverage?
No, I'm all right.
So the guard
My hands were
opens
actually
the...
readying up to heat something up. And like, okay. And then I canceled my heating.
You just had a beverage waiting.
Yeah, because I'm planning to control my fire magic. So by trying to control even as heating with my hands, that
Try to do like...
like
Right. Like small, like controlling the tiniest bit of flame.
yes.
That's very interesting. Okay. Dante and Cassandra leave the cell. Let's move them over here. And the guards go to the evidence room and take like their arcane foci and weapons, and they return back to Cassandra and
you.
Dante. All right. So you guys go upstairs. I don't have a separate map for that. Let's say you guys are upstairs and it's a room similar to this size here. There's a table and you guys sit there, and Dante sits. Sorry guys, I'm coughing. But he does say that there have been reports of a traveling carnival moving across Athendor, and it's said that the towns that this carnival visits, when it is they become while it is there, they become filled with life and energy, as carnivals do and traveling circuses do. But when the carnival leaves, a lot of the townspeople go missing, and the town becomes engulfed in this gloom and very heavy energy. And these rumors and these reports of this carnival have reached the separate associations of Cassandra and Dante, and they have they are now collaborating on this investigation. The reason why they find themselves in front of you, the Wolf's Guard, is because they learned recently that the name that this carnival goes by is Tamil Ra. And in records that they have found, which was very difficult because Tamil Ra does not have a lot of records, but the very few records that they have found on Tamil Ra, they learned that it burned down very many years ago, and there was but a single report of a survivor, that being Lumi. So Dante now faces Lumi and then asks, "What do you know of this?"
Lumi perks up and he answers. Well, first of all, he's going to cast and see. Oh god damn it. Well, I prepared that one. Anyway, Lumi's going to perk up and the mention of Tamin Ra. He is very familiar with the name. He used to be part of the troop. Lumi is going to stand up and approach Dante and introduce himself, and he's going to say well, that is a name that I have not heard before. I believe we have not met your acquaintance. My name is Lumi, also known as the Gay Archking of the Desert. And then his unseen servant would be like, Dante. And he's like, that is true. I may know of this carnival, but that was, and Lumi pauses and he says, that was several years ago. This is impossible. There's simply no way for this to exist. They, as the records have said, burned down.
And then Dante responds, "And yet, the report remains true. I do not I do not know if it is accurate, perhaps a false, a mistake from one of our sources or scouts, but we have the intention of traveling to Athendor and investigating this matter up close. We just found it important first to reach out to you, since now that you are part of the Wolf's Guard and a and a mage guardian in training. By the way, very unfortunate news to have heard that Archmage Toriano had passed away. Were you close with him?
Lumi just bows his head and he says, yes, we were very, very close. We met in a fiery encounter. But I assure you, I am no longer affiliated with Tamil Ra. In fact, Tamil Ra seems more like an urban legend now. I wouldn't, and Lumi is clearly in disbelief. And Lumi is just practically saying, I wouldn't be surprised if someone was just posing, as they do have a reputation. They have their name resounds in kingdoms, and because Lumi was brought up in the circus, and he regards the carnival very highly. So he's basically calling out, just to I'm basically calling it as a lie. And nagdadap pa si Nunsi.
Right. Dante will say an intriguing hypothesis, and so it makes sense that we experiment and test it. Will you accompany us to Athendor?
Lumi pauses. He looks at his crew and he looks back at Dante and he asks Dante, "You're just curious. What does this investigation benefit you?"
Our associations are very interested in cases like this. Cassandra, are you free to share? Above game, Buns, is the animated a secret, or like are you able to talk about it freely?
Oh, he's able to talk about it.
Okay.
He's just a silent person, but he's gonna say, well, with I suppose, no longer functioning and a heavy energy is left behind, we suspect necromancy. That is why I am here.
And the reason I am here is because the association I am part of, Amulet, are concerned with the safe practices of magic and the like, and if they are practicing magic, which I am certain that they are absolutely using it to near immoral and unlawful ways of practicing it, and that cannot stand with our association. So this is why we are here.
While this has been, while everyone's been talking, Astra's asked or ordered for someone to bring in refreshments. So there are some heavy silver cups of wine. Astra will go up to Ur'zudel and say, could you possibly warm this up? It tastes better warm.
My eyes like glistened. Sure. And then I did some controlled magic with my hands, just heated up perfectly. There, perfectly warmed.
Astra will smile at Urzi and says, I really appreciate the control this time. Thank you. Astra will distribute the cups of wine. It's very spicy and now it's also very hot. And then she will say, this is very interesting. We are in search of a specific necromancer ourselves. And then she looks at Cassandra and says, have you possibly heard of an Odessa Alvarez?
Oh, she has piqued everyone's interest over at the animated. We'll see what happens with her once we meet, but I fear she is up to no good for her reputation to reach us like this.
Astro will nod and she says, I think it would be wise for us to return with them to Avendor. They could possibly give us more information about Odessa.
That is true. We have been looking for her, and seeing as there are other people looking, we should work together.
That's a perfect plan.
Fir'ual will look at Lumi and he will say, are you ready to go back and see these people again? Referring to the carnival.
Lumi, this whole time, from the moment that the cups of refreshment has arrived, he was just in silence. At the cue that he heard Tamil Ra and necromancy. When Fir'ual asked Lumi, he could barely meet his gaze at the possibility of what Fir'ual suggested. Telepathically, Lumi sends a message to Ur'zudel. He says, these were the men you burned.
Ooh, I kinda telepathically got that one, and then like I looked at Lumi, and then I kinda like apologetically looked at his eyes, hoping like even that sense of apology can still work. Even even though they say time heals wounds, I really feel guilty about that.
Lumi telepathically reassures Ur'zudel that he has gone past and beyond this incident. The opening it will be painful. And then he also telepathically sends Kattiana a message. He says, I thought I was past this. But here we are. I feel we need to. Kati, are you there, Namel?
Yeah, I'm here now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you guys hear me? Okay. Yes, I'm here now. So, Kathy like looks over and then she doesn't say anything. She's trying to like also talk to Lumi this way, and she says, kind of agree with Carol if you're ready to go back, or do you think you are? Because if you are, we're really just here to back you up with whatever you decide.
As soon as Kattiana finishes that, Lumi returns to Fir'ual and says, I think this is how we are going to save Tarin. It may not matter how I feel, but I am ready.
And
Kathy does like a small nod up and down while trying to drink this very spicy hot wine.
Fir'ual will tell Lumi, where you go, I go, my friend.
Lumi thanks Fir'ual, and Lumi also reassures Fir'ual telepathically that he believes that the gods that Fir'ual believes in also means no harm and would not wish ill upon the citizens of Taran.
Yeah, and Fir'ual will give a little or a short bow to Lumi. I guess we are going then.
Well, time to drink up, everyone. We have a necromancer to hunt and a traveling carnival to find.
Ears? Then he drinks.
So I don't know if anybody notices that Kathy is slowly turning, but she's not saying anything. What's her
You're
face?
turning what?
She's turning red. Her face is turning red.
Ah,
Yes.
alcoholic flush.
She doesn't say anything. She's just there.
All right, and with that, while you finish your drinking, Dante looks for a room large enough for like a spell, and then
There's no map. No, sorry. Is there a map?
there is. I'll send the link again
Oh, thank you.
here. And then he finds a room, and then he goes back to Astra and then says, he says to Astra, Astra, would it be alright for me to cast a teleportation circle in that room over there for us?
This would be a great, great dishonor to the city.
In that case, we will slow travel then.
I'm joking. One drink of wine and I'm just completely a joker. Yeah, go ahead.
This is how Astra loosens up.
Kathy's doing
Very
it aside.
tense today,
Kathy's
Astra.
doing it
Would you like to heal up?
Dante fell for it.
Oh dear.
Astra has like a very dragonborn sense of humor, so it's like super straight faced.
Right.
Dear
Very
me.
well. And then Dante just goes to the room, and then he takes like a piece of chalk from his component pouch and starts marking a circle on the ground. Takes about a minute to finish, and then he finishes everything with the sigil sequences, and the chalk starts to glow like with arcane magic, and the chalk rises from the ground and hovers ever so gently a few inches above the ground. Dante then looks to the group, and then he says that this circle will transport us within one of the towns near Athendor, and then we will have to travel to where the reports of the Tamil Ra have been cited.
Oh, whose Doberman is this?
Oh,
It's,
forgive me.
Dante's.
This is my familiar Nino.
Nino?
Nino.
Oh. Nino.
Nino. Yes.
Nino. So when you say Nino and then Fir'ual just say Tarin, Tarin goes inside.
Oh, that is a big wolf.
Nino is like
And then
it starts
play,
barking. Roof,
play.
roof.
Oh dear, that is a big wolf.
Dante is
It's-
impressed, looks at Fir'ual and says, "You managed to tame a direwolf. This is quite impressive."
And Fir'ual will just say, "He is not tame. He is my brother."
You remind me of
Ah.
someone.
Ibitaw, no? Si Koan.
You remind me of someone.
Dante, after having that short conversation with Fir'ual, will take note of Fir'ual's tattoos and he has like a hint of familiarity and go back to the room, invites everyone in when you're ready to be teleported.
Yeah, we Astra gets her stuff and is in the room.
Kathy's on the floor playing with the dogs.
All right.
Astra's already refilled Kathy's cup.
Yeah.
That's why she's on the floor playing with the dogs. Oh, look at Nino. Hello, Nino. Look
Nino.
at your nice pointy ears, Nino.
Dante's.
now.
She heard,
Yeah,
she heard
Dante's.
Nino Mango the first time.
Okay, sure. I'm far too soft for this. Alright. And when after some time all of you find your way in the room, 10 feet. I don't think everyone can be transported together. So Dante does it by batches. So first batch, second batch. You guys arrive in. Let me share.
Is this gonna be the big map?
Not yet. But I should actually share the big map also. No. Hang on. What will happen if
Oh
I
my
do
God.
this? Oh no.
Is there a
Okay.
big map?
I can actually load that now so that some time will be for it to load. We'll give it some time to load, but we're not there yet in the map in Owlbear. But you guys see the one I shared on the Wolf's Guard chat. We arrive in that like silver circle thing to the southeast of Athendor, where the river ends, and then we are traveling to the first brown spot further to the east. So we arrive in the silver thing, and then we arrive here. You guys understand what I mean?
What's the brown spot?
Does teleporting help do anything to sober up?
I think it would make it worse actually. So maybe when you when you
So she's more
arrive.
drunk now? Oh
No,
my
no.
God.
Like
No, I'm not drunk. I'm a little tipsy because somebody keeps filling my cup.
Philly.
Astra.
And you do not know how to stop. You can just set aside the cup. You can throw it away.
There are like 50 children in Africa, in Avendor. I must drink this cup.
There's children in Africa who can't drink alcohol.
Oh my god.
So we're in that circle.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
arrive in the circle and then we're traveling to the brown circle. the first brown
Okay, so when
turtle.
we land and arrive, like, Ati throws up on the side.
Great.
Astra is beside Kathy, and she's not drunk, but she's like got a good buzz going on. And so while Kathy is throwing up, she's like, Kathy, why do Dragonborns make good bards? They have amazing skills.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
Cassandra
So
is
Kathy's like
talking about-
laughing and throwing up at the same time.
oh no.
Right next to the.
Are they all?
It's so funny.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Pero wala naging composure si Kathy.
Oh dear.
All right. It actually takes some time to travel. So from that silver is a town and then brown is a village. So from that town to travel up to the thing, that's like a few days. So you guys would have like had a few more days to have like gotten to know each other and like Dante and Cassandra. So there's that. How many days is it? Let me count. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 days from the town to the village. And we're going there because the reports found Tamilra traveling in that like cluster of villages, and they're headed closer and closer towards Athendor. So they started in the village furthest away, which is the one nearer to the lake, the big lake that's in the far east village, and they're going closer to Athendor. And the village we're going to is the last village before it gets to the town and then gets to Athendor. So we're kind of like intercepting Tamilra. Few more days to sober up. Yes, by the time we arrive at the village, I'm sure we would have been sober, unless of course some of the
They kept
members of
drinking.
Wolf's Guard, just continue drinking and what. But that so
I do
whenever
not consume alcohol.
cool. And whenever you guys offer alcohol to Dante, he transfers it to his own cup, because it is a cup of, what's it called? It's a magic item, that cup of like sobriety or something. Like it removes the alcohol. Yeah, tankard of sobriety, exactly.
Hmm?
So
Wow, there's an item like that?
yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so
I
he
need that in
can
real life.
he can drink alcohol without getting drunk. Astra sobers up and turns into her no-nonsense self again. Okay, cool. So we arrive here. Oh, is the map loaded for you guys?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
It is for me.
yes.
For
it's
Lumi,
the-
for Lumi.
It is for me.
It is.
Perfect. Great. So we arrive at the
Okay, but
village.
we arrived for a few days, right?
Yeah, 4 days.
Yeah.
4 days apart.
Yeah. Would it be possible if Kathy was just going into the carnival and then serving people?
Oh,
Can she do that?
oh no,
on
we
4
don't.
days?
No, we don't arrive where the carnival is. We
Okay. So,
yeah, we travel 4 days to where the carnival is, and we just arrived in the village.
right. Got it,
Right,
got it.
right.
Sorry.
So we just arrive in the village, and it seems like a quaint little village. There are several people around, not important enough to be given tokens. We see a few of the older kids doing chores, fetching water from the well and bringing it to their homes. We see little kids running around, running towards this like wooden bridge over here, and being stopped at the front here because they can't afford to buy tickets. so they just stay where, you know, these hay walls are stacked and try to peer into the circus. We see like muscular men walking back into like their homes, carrying like piles of lumber that they've, you know, just collected, cut and collected. Very, very peaceful village, apart from the bustle and noise coming from noise of like excitement and like fun from the circus to the south.
Oh, we can see the DM. We can see the tent from where we are.
You can. It
The
is a
circus
very
tent.
large tent, very tall and large tent. You see the vibrant color of purple from the dyed canvas, and you can see lights that hit the inside of the canvas and being shown outside. These like speckled coloration over here, those are the lights coming from inside. Yep.
So when we first arrived here, and then we saw the margin of the tent
Yeah.
when we got there. So Kathy walks up to Lumi and then just puts like her right hand on his left shoulder, and just sort of like gives him a reassuring squeeze. Like she doesn't say anything, she just squeezes it. She just squeezes his shoulder.
He does what? Oh, squeeze the shoulder, right? Let me stay silent.
Okay.
That's it. That's my interaction with Lumi.
Fir'ual will just simply say to Lumi, "Steel yourself for whatever will come, my friend."
Are we setting up camp here, or are we going in? Or what's going on?
Lumi is going to look at, let's say, I am well prepared. Although in the hindsight, probably not, but yeah.
So Haru comes and asks, "So do we just go in for free, or do we need to buy tickets? Can I make a deal?"
Dante expresses that. Because the Wolf's Guard are aiding Cassandra and I in this investigation, our associations will be covering the fees for like the entrance for the tickets, our food. We will also be taking care of our accommodations. There you go.
Good to know. Then I store my business money back in my
Right.
backpack.
All right.
And before we go forward, Fir'ual will just tap Galea on the shoulder and says, "Galea,
Huh?
check it out." And then he shows her the bow, right?
The bow.
The bow. It is. Take a look at this, and then he shows her the bow, and it just erupts in flames.
Right. Galea is visibly amazed and like claps her hands really quickly. It's like, "Ooh, you got like an upgrade of some kind. Like where'd you get it? Is that from the Feywild? It looks like it's from the Feywild."
Yeah, and then he just simply got TLDR.
Right. Tells the story. Yeah, probably like over the course of the 4 days as well that you guys have been traveling. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because Galea wants to like try everything, she does ask you like if she's allowed to like use the bow, and you teach her how to use the bow, and then she tries to like summon the fire, but she cannot, and she tries to like, you know, also use her own fire from Delphine's flame, but it doesn't transfer to the bow. So she just shoots normal arrows, and for a while her aim's terrible, and she gives up after some time and says, "I'll stick to swords."
Yeah, Fir'ual just laughs with her.
Oh, I overheard her saying that, and I give her a high five. Yeah, merely for the win. And then I pull out my sword, and it's like, with our trustee, and stay with me, long sword.
Long sword. Galea also says it. Long sword. Oh, I love that. I love it when you say that. Claps her hands.
One of the lady and will interact. Lumi is going to approach Cassandra and Dante.
Okay.
And Lumi is going to ask Cassandra, and he says,
Wait,
this necromancer in Odessa, would you know more about him? This is the girl.
would I know?
How do you know?
Would-
Okay. What would Cassandra know about Odessa? You know that she's quite powerful enough to catch the attention of the animated. And different from someone like, or not so different from someone like Tracy the Necromancer, right? But the reason why Tracy the Necromancer caught the attention of the animated was because of Tracy's attempt to resurrect Vitro, right? Patron god of the animated. But like skill wise, Tracy isn't that powerful. But Odessa is quite powerful. And what I can say Cassandra knows is that you know that Odessa is a ghost summoner. So it's not she still has the abilities of like animating corpses and the like, but her main thing is summoning ghosts and bending the will of like spirits to hers, dominating them, as opposed to animating corpses, and so like corpses like can move around without souls attached to them. She prefers to work specifically with souls and spirits.
Well, if there's spirits involved where they should have been sleeping, don't think that's a good idea to leave that person alone. Besides, gotta give the people that passed a rest.
Lumi nods his head.
Dante responds that they're not familiar with Odessa, so whatever.
Is there a way to figure out if like there's some sort of network in this area that Kathy might know somebody that could give her information about this?
I love that question. However, I think Kattiana's ties are more toward Athenar and not Athendor.
So she wouldn't really. There's no network here she can tap in. Like
no.
While you guys are there, she can like go like send a message or something like, "Hey, got any info?"
No, but like, you can still try to ask like the local people, and they could try to answer you. But as far as like a special like connection, you do not have that here.
Okay.
Or I mean, special
so can
contact.
Kathy like disappear for maybe like half a day to just ask people around
Oh,
conspicuously.
Okay. You think that, and then Lumi, you must remember how Tamilra works. Yes, how often they visit towns and the like. Maybe you can share that to the group.
Lumi, who until up till now has been largely silent,
Hmm.
telepathically sends to the group because he sort of like feels the atmosphere. He's like, my friends, I believe I have shared more of my past
You kind of choppy, dude.
than I.
Yeah, you're kind of choppy. What?
This bugs, man. My God, I'm gonna bring my laptop to my mouth.
Did you go?
My friends, I believe I have not been more thorough about my past than I have cared to. I used to be part of this carnival, not as an act, but I grew up in it. This carnival, this name, it's called Tamil. It appears at night without notice. It appears so sudden without warning. By dawn, it disappears, and you could only visit it once. No one has ever been to Tamil twice, except if you were invited. And
How do you get
Lumi looks around and does he recognize the place?
This particular spot here, the village.
Whatever is to its light radius.
Okay. No, Lumi has not been to this village. So this is the first time Tamilra has been here.
All right.
Kathy like walks up to Lumi and goes, "So, how do we get invited?"
No, Lumi explained that if it's your first time, you can go in.
But we can't go in twice.
Yeah, you can't go in
basically,
twice.
Hey,
It's like an overnight circus. It appears out of nowhere, but you can only visit it once.
that sounds like I know, like Hotel California.
So,
Is this Hotel California?
so Kattiana, your plan to like spend half a day and like snoop around, you can still do that, but you have to bear in mind that you're on a time crunch at this point because it's evening already. So that's why the carnival has like its lights up and is like basically inviting the townsfolk to like go there already. But
The
yeah,
carnival, diba? I'm just going around asking people, like,
yeah. What
because I
kind
haven't
of
entered the carnival yet. Yeah,
what kind of question do you want? What kind of questions do you want to ask?
like they're like, okay, so like, you guys been to the carnival before? What's going on in there?
Oh, so
Just investigate, like, kind of mga questions I'm like asking about the carnival
right,
and
right,
what characters are in it.
right.
If
They
there's
will.
like a special character you need to watch out for.
Okay. They will all answer no because you cannot go to the carnival twice. So this is the first time that this village has encountered this particular circus. Huh? But maybe they experienced like other carnivals before, so they will probably give you that answer. Like, oh, like kids are gonna say like, oh yeah, I love the carnival, I love the traveling circus. It's very fun, it's very nice, but this one looks so much prettier than the rest. I can't wait to go there later. And
So
then
you guys have never seen this carnival before.
not
This
this
is new to
one, no.
everybody.
This one's much bigger and prettier, and there's lots more stuff to do, it seems, but we've only been able to look at it from like across the river.
Did you see how it appeared? Like,
Oh yeah, like they came in with their wagon train, the I don't know what it's called, but like the multiple wagons, and then they set up their tents during the day. So they arrived here around evening, like just as the sun was setting. They set up their stuff, and it's been like a couple of hours, and now they're all bright and ready to receive visitors, I guess. But
did you see anything cool in the wagons passing by? Like anything?
oh yeah, there's this big
Special?
owl bear. There's this huge owl bear in like one of the wagons was like just a cage, and this white, like pure white owl bear. Is it called an owl bear? And then the other kid is like, no, you idiot! It's called a bear owl, not an owl bear. It's a bear owl. And then they start arguing.
Okay, well, Kattiana, like, I was not getting much information around the kids. It's not like the adults are talking anyways.
The
the
adults are like just
adults
focused
talking.
on doing chores and whatever. They're like, you've seen one carnival, you've seen them all, you know. But there are like quite a few. There are still like a handful of adults who are genuinely interested to go. So they're kind of like rushing with their chores, so that they finish early, so that when around this time, when they're like wrapping up with chores and they're like finishing their dinners, they plan to go. These are the younger adults, like kanang like younger
So Gen Z?
couples and no, like younger couples, and maybe like maybe there would be like older people who go because their grandkids really want to go and need to be accompanied. So there are like grandparents who are also going with their grandkids. So like mix of all ages are preparing to go.
All right, got it.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I guess she's not getting anything out of the village people. Anything like interesting.
Alright, so
Lumi sneaks in like a small question towards the kid. Kattiana was asking, at which direction this carnival gas is.
which direction the carnival was what?
Basically, kung asa ang carnival ba? Diba?
Where's it going?
Yeah. Where is the carnival?
Oh, it's south. And then he points to like across the river, and then just across the river, cause the town is like on a little, on like this area here is like a little elevated, so it's kind of like it. Does that make sense? It doesn't, because there's a river here, so what's elevated should be like around here. And then yeah, so you guys can like just see the purple tent. So the kid points at the big tent, and then the kid's like, it's over there, mister, like it's right over there. It's the big purple tent and like all the other things around. It's across the river. You really can't miss it. I don't know why you asked.
We just looks at the rest of his group and points towards that direction.
Yes, brilliant purple tent. Quite fashionable. Very fond of purple.
So so if we go in this one tonight, it's not gonna be here in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a one night stand. Let's go.
Oh, you did not have to word it like that. All right.
All right. So, yeah.
Can Astra kind of like, as we're getting a little bit closer, can Astra whisper to Harubid, Harubid, could you possibly tell or detect if there are any evil energies that are coming from the carnival?
Yes. I do the divine sense.
Divine
and
sense.
see if there's detect.
Okay, how long does that last?
Evil if there's celestial.
How long does that last?
2 times per long rest. So I don't know.
No, but the duration of the
Sixty feet. I don't know.
cough. Divine sense until the end of your next turn. So that's like 6 seconds.
Oh wow! I just like bloop.
You can sense anything about how.
It's like putting night vision goggles on and then off.
Yeah. So
like
But,
when
but you can see
Superman
something in those.
does
You can see something in those
eye
6
thing.
seconds, though.
yeah, in the 6 seconds. So
Yeah, you have to
it
see
would be
something.
it would be strategic for you to use it like when you feel like you need to. So you can't turn it on now, then go to the carnival, go around, and like it's on all the time.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's better if we're already in the carnival.
Yeah.
And then I turn it on because I think there's a radius of 60 feet or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Astra will ask her to do it as like when they're in there.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I nod. I got you, girl.
I got you, girl. All right.
As the children say. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I mean, my target market.
Right. At this point, Dante is like leading the way because he will pay the tickets. Nino is like tailing behind, but every now and then Nino looks back at Tarin and like goes near Tarin and then goes back to Dante, goes near Tarin like very playfully, but the kind the kind of dog that's like playful, but like scared because the other dog's way bigger than them, so they're like.
Well, my real Tarin is like that.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh.
It's like oh gosh, another dog I'm gonna play. Oh, you're big. I play. Oh, he's so big. Like, yeah.
Carol's real Tarin is bipolar.
This makes me wonder how
Are we
just
going?
all the Wolf's Guard
Are we
members-
going? Are we going?
Yeah, you guys can move.
Let's go.
I'm like jumping from one roof to another.
Can Astra look around and see if there are like any tents, any like mini tents of stuff?
Yeah, like on this side of the river.
No. Like I'm guessing like we're coming up to it.
Okay. Yeah, like you see, very very huge. This purple tent. Smaller one over here, south near the edge of the map, and then lots of smaller like single person tents over here. There are these canvases that are propped up, sort of like half tents, so that the one side is exposed, right? And from this side of the river, just enough to see like in between the hay wall and like over it for the taller people. You can see that these like half tent things, they have like people like NPCs on them that are like manning shit. These ones in particular, they seem to be like concessionaires. Is that the right word? Like serving like food and snacks and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, concessionaire.
Yeah. And then the ones over here, the half tents that are colored purple, they seem to have like activities, including this one over here. And there's this large tent on the left side over here. it's like way oversized for like a single person, and then you see the you see coming from the inside. Let me move. You see the tent like bellow, as if like there's a creature inside snoring, right? So
Ooh.
it bellows, and if and you remember, and if what the kid was saying was true, that they spotted an owlbear earlier, that must be where the owlbear is. All right. So Dante makes it to the edge of the carnival here, the circus. He is stopped by a figure, what will they be? They will be a slouched and tired looking ogre, and he will say, entrance to the carnival requires a purchase of a single entry ticket good for one night in Tamil Ra. Would you like to purchase how many? Dante, just converses with them, and then buys tickets for everyone.
Sorry, I'm out of character.
Yeah.
But doesn't Lumi's been there before, so how will he get in?
Very good question. How will Lumi get in?
Guess we'll find out.
Cassie is like, you want me to put you in a disguise?
Okay. So, Lumi this whole time has been kind of staying back. Also, Lumi has not seen this scene since he was a kid.
Yeah. Move you guys.
So we can put yourself on the strange going.
So, what's up, fam? Are you guys still on the other side of the?
Let's go.
Do you have tickets?
Yeah.
Totally ready. We're just waiting for Sugar Daddy Dante to buy our.
Not like
Daddy,
this.
Sugar Daddy, I want cotton candy.
Oh my god.
Sugar Daddy, give me cotton candy, Sugar Daddy. I want cotton
All
candy.
right. So you guys enter. Lumi, as you cross, the hay wall, there is a very, very faint flash of arcane energy that goes over you, and then prevents you from crossing the entrance for a very brief moment. And then the flash of this arcane barrier thing changes color. And can you please, Lumi, make a history check?
Sure.
This can be with advantage.
There you go. Oh my god.
11. Okay, it wasn't a high DC. You just needed a 10. But you faintly remember that members of the troop, members of the Tamil Ra, are freely able to go in and out of Tamil Ra, and it's quite odd, and this solidifies and confirms that this really is Tamil Ra, which kind of is like a dreaded notion for you, because you are allowed inside.
And Lumi's
Yeah, you're kind of putol.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't read them. So sorry. In Lumi's head, circus music starts to play.
What?
He crosses over.
What play? What games are in this joint?
Lumi, what would you say? Something started to play?
No, this is circus music in his head. My
Ah.
friend won't let me play it.
Ah. Okay.
Ang mo pinigration, sorry, do you know? Kaya ba kasi play YouTube?
Yeah, it doesn't even allow Spotify anymore. It only allows like SoundCloud, so I have to find another way or
On
another
SoundCloud.
later.
Wow.
Ay, lingkod din eh.
All right. Okay. Anyway, you guys enter, and then immediately on your right side, you see within this large tent a sleeping creature of pure white, and just breathing and snoring. And you see I forget where is Odafi a gnome? Gnome, right? You see this little figure, kind of like, doing the upkeep within this like sectioned off area, like fixing the hay and cleaning like large piles of poop. So that's what they're doing. And then you see this magnificent large purple tent, and lights splashing outside as the wind like blows the canvas open. And then greeting you is this person, fair skinned and looking very very Gamorrean attire, and very deep red. This is what they look like. And then
Ooh.
oh my god, Rafi, you are
Like
brilliant. You are brilliant, Rafi. That is exactly why.
Oh.
Okay, so this person comes up to greet you and waves her hands very beautifully so that lights, dancing lights, float up into the air, and she greets you and says, "Greetings, one and all, to Tamil Ra. I am Rina, your illusionist host, and I welcome you to our I welcome you to our traveling circus. Experience all you can in this one night of adventure and extraordinary activities. And do enjoy. Our concessionaires are here, filled with lots of options for all kinds of different palettes. Later, our owlbear tamer Odafi will do a performance with our owlbear beak, and over there where there are the purple half tents are our activities and games. Enjoy as much as you like." And she retreats back, throws up like prestidigitation, and like welcomes you into Tamilra. And then from behind you is the tired ogre doing like very slow clap. Yay.
Lumi telepathically sends Kattiana message. He says, I heard their screams in the phone. It was a starless night.
Dude. You're so choppy. I appreciate, but man, I appreciate you role playing so much. I want you to.
Okay, let me try to step out in my room yet. Oh, hold on. Okay. What was I saying?
What if, what if, will it work if you connect via like Discord via your phone, or is it difficult? Will it be difficult?
Try to through this. Okay, let me just try to get through this.
Okay.
I'm going to telepathically send Kattiana. It's Kattiana because she's also a half elf.
Okay.
She says, Lumi says telepathically, I heard their screams.
Sorry, all I got was screams.
I heard their screams.
Yeah.
Where?
I think he's talking about the past.
Oh my.
Oh.
Yeah. He's cutting off so much. I can't hear.
Yeah, same.
I heard their screams. This can't be true. So Lumi doesn't believe that Tamilra is really Tamilra, and this would be a shock for Lumi because Lumi recognizes Rina and Odafi from his childhood, and they look exactly the same. From
Like their
From-
age? Like
Yeah.
from that time?
exactly.
From that time period?
Yes.
Oh.
Does Lumi tell us this? Or it's just Lumi?
Lumi told Kattiana.
Oh, Kattiana.
Yeah, it's
About
Kattiana
the-
because she's also a half elf, right? If I
Yeah,
remember.
she's half elf.
Oh, so much clearer, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm using my
Yeah.
phone.
So basically you're telling her that they look the same as when you last remember them.
It's more of like a crisis call because the last thing that Lumi remembers is like
there's
okay.
screams.
Lumi expands more, and he was like, it was a starless night. We were about to do the reverie, which is when the circus which is when the carnival opens, and I heard their screams. That's when, unsa yung pangalan niya? Toriano. That's when the mage Toriano saved me. I would have thought that they have long passed. Yet here they are. And he looks at Rina cautiously.
Yeah.
So Kathy, you telepathically tell her this, right?
Yeah, cantrip message.
Yeah, okay. So Kathy answers back the same way by saying, okay, just try and take a deep breath and let's just see what else we can find. But yeah, but we're all just here. So you're not by yourself this time around. Okay?
Lumi looks at Fir'ual and he says, I'm a little afraid.
What?
Fir'ual.
Sorry, did you guys hear me? Yeah.
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 We heard you
But
really clear.
you said that to Fir'ual, or you're telepathically saying it to him?
Telepathically saying to Fir'ual.
Fir'ual just responds and says, it is okay to be afraid, but sometimes there is no other option but to move forward.
Oh, Ur'zudel
Feeling a
so
little anxious, Ur'zudel.
It's like
Lumi, yeah.
Diba Kati has a cloak that can camouflage?
your cloak of elven kind.
But that's attuned to her, no? She can't just
If you give it to
Let
someone
it-
else.
for the meantime, just to like camouflage them. But that
Yeah,
doesn't-
they would have
doesn't
to.
work that-
Yeah, they would have to go on it, attune to it, pa.
Okay, never mind. Okay, alright.
Lumi, Cassandra's asking if. Or who are you asking, Buns? Ur'zudel
Oh, just in
or?
Just in general.
Okay. Is this behavior noticeable to Cassandra? With 18 passive insight. It's ridiculous. Probably, right?
Probably.
Can I retcon, DM?
Yeah, what do you want to retcon?
Can I say all of these things outside of telepathy?
Okay, sure.
Just to see how Rina reacts.
Sure. You say this out of telepathy, and
Everyone hears it.
everyone hears it. Rina had just finished welcoming you, and then she sees you, catches your eye, and then she tilts her head, and then she says, "Hang on," and then she says, "Ah, Lumi, you're just in time. Your performance later will be extravagant. I hope you've been practicing. We are all so excited."
Astra will look at Lumi like a little bit shocked and be like, Lumi? Who do you remember this person?
Lumi, sort of like feels through his white robes that sort of like reminds him of his role as the what's yung pangalan nito? Mage Guardian?
Mage
Yeah,
Guardian in training.
Yeah, Mage Guardian OJT.
OGT.
And then he's like so
OJT.
he's like he reminds himself that he's like has a bigger role to protect. And then and he says telepathically so that Rina can't hear.
Okay.
Rina is a master illusionist and a hostess to the carnival. I am not sure what she means as an act that I should prepare for. But simultaneously, Lumi nods towards Rina and says, "Yes, I am well prepared." And then-
Excellent. And she just like puts her hands together, raises her elbows and tilts to the side. Excellent. That's so great. We can't wait to hear it.
Wait, while there's
Kathy jumps
conversing-
beside Lumi.
Oh, okay.
Kathy jumps beside Lumi and I'm prepared too!
Oh my god.
While all this is happening, this is the part where I start doing the divine sense.
Sure.
I'm gonna do, yeah.
Okay,
I wanna
6.
assess if Rina,
Kathy's doing it
all the other,
delete
Odafi,
ko and like,
Okay.
not going in this alone.
60 feet. 60 feet evil, right? You're looking for evil?
evil. Oh, was that? Let me check. Undead.
I put it on dice tray. I think.
Okay. Let me read it.
How do I do that?
I'll read. I think it's in
That's
chat.
true.
It's in chat. Hang on.
Divine sense, divine specific.
Oh, sorry, I don't have. Wait, let me bring it up again.
S divine sense. Oh,
Until the end of your next
Eight.
turn, you know the location of any celestial feat or under within 60 feet area that is not meant to. You know the type, but it's not identity. Within the same radius, you also detect the presence of any. What? You can use. Oh, it's not good or evil. It's
Oh,
celestial fiend or
Right.
undead. You know the type. You can know the location of any celestial fiend or undead. Okay.
then yeah, but it also says as an action you can detect good and evil. I don't know.
What?
Maybe it's just...
As an action, you can detect good and evil. I think that's flavor text.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, right.
I think it's.
DM, I have a question, Dim.
What's up? Yeah, Ur'zudel, what's up?
Yeah. I have a question regarding the storyline.
Even if they're hidden. Sorry. Continue.
On Ur'zudel, you have a question regarding.
Hello, sorry, my audio went out. So I have a question, DM, regarding the storyline. Was because I just came back from a call, so when I came back, I was like we were already inside the circus thingy. So based on your can I ask, were there any previous survivors from the carnage I did when I was young?
Everyone here that would have been dead is still alive.
Wow.
And Ur'zudel,
Damn,
you do not have any ties with these people. You have not met them because in your backstory, you first burned your house, which was near the carnival, and the fire spread to the carnival. So you have not met any of these people. You do not know you do not know their faces.
Okay, that's good. Because what I was imagining when we were in the previous season, I was like, upon the carnage, I have just visions of flames. So then a part of me really like saw people screaming. So apart from the house, I kind of also saw some people in the car near the carnival area that also was, basically that was I was thinking. But I don't know. I can't put pictures to faces.
Yeah, maybe you saw like their silhouettes from a distance with the fire, engulfing silhouettes and whatever.
Okay, perfect. So that solves everything. Okay, thank you so much. DM.
All right. Okay, back to Haru. Detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. Sense everything.
Yeah, and even if they're hidden, I should be able to sense if there's like...
Okay, you need to pick if you want to sense if anything is affected by the Hallow spell, or if you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. Which are you choosing?
What is the hollow spell?
I also need to check. Spell Hallow.
Ooh, I have that.
You have...
Oh.
I will, I want to detect if there are, where they're hidden instead, yeah.
Where the fiends and undead are?
Undead, fiends,
Okay.
celestial.
Sure. So in that case, let me double check something real quick. I need to ascertain if ghosts are undead, and indeed, Rina, Odafi, Beak, those are the ones that are in your 60 feet radius. Beak's kind of far actually. So is Odafi. Rina is a ghost. And so is the ogre ticket seller.
Okay.
Are everyone ghosts?
So, I don't want to scare everyone, but I sense that they are undead.
Well, that is all I need.
I relate to them. They might remember you. They might look alive, but they are definitely not of this world anymore.
Astra had bought like a box of popcorn, and she had some popcorn in her mouth, and she like lets some of it she spits it out because she doesn't want ghost popcorn.
All right. Yikes.
It suddenly became the Halloween edition.
Oh man! Wow.
Happy Halloween, guys.
This is why.
They're not living anymore, and Cass is gonna hold on to his glaive and the focus. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, Halloween edition. This is why I wanted Ur'zudel sessions first, and then so that these sessions would like have been like perfect for Halloween. But anyway, it's still cool. Same month. So at this point, Dante will kind of like have the group huddle together, and he will say that I will be casting a spell that allows us to communicate with one another across like further distances, and only with the use of our minds. Is this okay with everybody?
Right. Good.
Yes.
Game.
All right, so
Yes.
he takes his staff. I know it's not a staff; it's a cane, and he like motions some hand signs with his empty hand, and then he mutters an incantation. I wonder if I have an incantation for this. I have not said any Dante's incantations in a while. Hang on, let me check. Spell incantations. Nope, I do not have an incantation, but he will mutter an incantation in another language, and then he is casting Rari's telepathic bond. So for the next hour, all of us here, yeah, are telepathically linked. Creatures until the spell ends, the targets can communicate telepathically through the bond, whether or not they have a common language. The communication is possible over any distance, though it cannot extend over other planes of existence. Okay, there you go. So we can talk telepathically amongst each other now. And Dante suggests that in order to make up time, I suggest we look through the carnival and circus in individually or in groups of 2s and 3s, and report actively through the telepathic bond.
The moment Dante says this, Lumi grows wings.
Wow.
Bat wings.
Bat
and then he
wings.
flies. Yeah. He
Okay.
flies through eastward.
Cool. All right.
And I turn around and I talk to the guys and I say, "You heard them. You heard Dante. Let's split up, gang."
Lumi flies up and eastward. Dante follows, flying upward also. Does not sprout any bat wings, but
before we split up, is it
sure.
would people mind if I cast Pass Without Trace?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sure.
Stealth checks.
I don't.
Yeah, so
This is a very good idea, Harubid. Let us split up.
yeah. So yeah, I will cast Pass Without Trace and everyone will have +10 to stealth checks.
Yeah.
Cool. Excellente. Is Astra a cleric? Yes,
Nice.
Astra is a cleric. Arcana
Is
cleric.
it painfully obvious?
I don't know.
So who are our teams? Who do we go with?
You guys can decide.
Astra will go with Haru.
Yes, I agree.
Cassandra was
we shall defeat the
asking
undead together.
if Astra's obviously an Arcana cleric, or is she?
Or a cleric in general?
Yeah, I am.
Because we could, designate the clerics and the paladin to a
Separate?
different group.
That's smart.
Because we're dealing with undeads here.
This is true.
Yeah. That means I'm going with Dante.
Okay.
But as soon
Like,
as
God damn it.
You're
why are you
walking.
flying?
The very same time that Cassandra asks Astra this, Lumi also telepathically, through the spell, asks Astra. The very same thing that Lumi told telepathically Kattiana, saying that he's heard their screams in a starless night, blah blah blah. How did Mistra allow this to happen?
Mistra works in very strange ways. Such ways that even a cleric of hers cannot understand. But all I have is faith in her vision.
Lumi says, "This is cruel."
Astra nods slowly and she says, I cannot deny that the ways of the gods can be cruel. This is true.
Lumi just acknowledges.
Astra looks a little bit sad because she can tell that her friend is feeling some type of way. Like he's going through it right now.
Yeah.
And Astra will just kind of like nod slowly and then kind of like exchange a look with Harubid, like our friend is going through something, and she'll say, "Come, Harubid, let us be about our business." Kattiana, are you going to come with us, or will you go with Lumi?
Well, she did say that she was also ready for the show, so I guess she's stuck with Lumi. So, I mean, she did say it in front of Ghost Rena that she's also ready. So, yeah, she's stuck with Lumi.
Okay.
For me, for the sake of nice storytelling, it would be so cool if I would be also with Lumi, you know, for possible.
Awesome.
Okay.
There's three of us. Please don't burn me to a crisp.
We're gonna soul kill each other.
Astra will look at Fir'ual and say, Fir'ual, will you be joining us?
3 is not a crowd.
Toss a coin.
And with your stealth, we won't even recognize you're here.
That's for everyone. Every one of us has +10 to stealth checks now.
So I
so
am,
well
I
hidden.
am basically a ghost.
I have faith Astra will fuck this up because she big and she has this disadvantage on stuff.
Heavy armor,
Not
bitch.
stealthy. I agree.
Cat is
My
basically
armor.
a ghost.
All right. So you guys can go wherever you like. But yeah, these are the concessionaires, and then the ones that are purple have activities. Except for the big tent over here, this is just like shows and like performances and dances and stuff. Nothing's going on right now. But yeah. After Dante realizes that a lot of people are tagging along with Lumi, he's just gonna go back to Cassandra and then go float back onto the ground and like apologize apologies, Cassandra. I did not know that you would be. Yeah.
I mean, you know that I don't fly.
I hope Nino accompanied you for it, and then you see Nino just like wagging his tail and like panting.
Come here and then just tickle the dog.
Yeah. Ruff. And just barks.
Fir'ual and Tarin will just be hiding in the shadows, watching Astra and Harubid.
Galea's gonna hang out with you because like the other groups are big. So I imagine like the scene behind the tents and like Fir'ual being stealthy and shit. And then Galea is like, "What are we doing?"
Shh, be quiet.
Oh, okay. Why are we hiding?
We are back up.
Oh, got it. Oh, cool. Wait, but I can't shoot anything. I'll just wait, when they need my help. I'm just gonna run towards them.
Yes, you can make a battle cry and distract people.
Oh man, I don't have a battle cry. Like, is that something you practice? What's your battle cry?
It's Sparta!
For the Sildarin.
For the cell.
Burn, baby, burn.
Oh wow, that's cool. I wonder what my battle cry is gonna be. Let me think. Galea Rush, or
Yeah, that's a start. That's a good start.
I'll figure it out. I'll workshop it. Anyway, okay. Astra and Haru, you're over here. So as you enter this area, you see these two half tents, and they're not manned by anyone, but there's this. It's wrong to say singular or like two people, because you see a conjoined twin. Here, one head
Oh.
has more human features, while the other head has more orcish features.
Oh, Haru.
That's not creepy at all.
Interesting.
So
This
are-
is an interesting. Yeah. Okay. I feel him a little bit. Being a half orc. Mm-mm. Hello, Mark and Mobrook. Just kidding, I don't know their
No,
names.
you don't know their names, no?
Wait, there's no signages of who they are? Like, they'll be like, 'cause it's a
No.
carnival, right? There should be like,
No.
Don't they wear like a name tag?
No, they do not.
oh my
They're
God,
just.
Is someone playing?
Yeah, I found a sound thing. It's
Yeah.
creepy carnival music.
Wait. Did you say one person of the conjoined twin is an orc?
More
Orcish
orc
feature?
than
Yeah,
than
orc
human.
and human.
Oh my god! So that's basically a real half orc.
A literal half orc.
Bruh.
Bro. Yeah.
Yeah, so,
So-
I interact with them.
Who do you interact with?
I feel for the one that looks more like an orc. So,
Okay. You feel
so
for
I
the one that
talk
looks
to
like an orc, and then they say, yes. No, not that voice. A little bit higher pitch, because they're. Yes, hi. I'm Mobrook. And then while you're conversing with Mobrook, Mark, pretends to like ignore you, and like, respect like the separation. Right.
oh, yes. I respect that they're two different people, so I'm conversing with one,
Yeah.
and then I look at Astra and I gesture, like, that point, like my eyes towards Mark, try to talk to him. But I talk to Mobrook.
Astra looks like really like unsure, and then she steps up to Mark and she says, "Greetings, we are new visitors to the carnival."
Oh yeah, that makes.
Are they offering any service or like specific
Oh.
thing? Or are they just
So-
hanging out?
No. So on their separate tables, on their separate tents, there are single tables, and after interacting with Mark says, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." Oh yeah, that makes sense. We have new visitors every time we visit the town, so we never have returnees. Oh, would you like to do my thing or Mobrook's thing over there?
What is your thing?
Oh, so
What are these things?
Oh, so
Yes.
So Mobrook, all you have to do is make him laugh, and then you win. And then Mobrook says, yeah, and then for Mark, all you have to do is answer his riddle, and then you win.
Oh, this is not going to end well.
Being not very smart, I think I'm gonna try with making you Mobrook laugh.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
go half orc.
Okay, cool. And then Mobrook like scurries over here, bringing Mark, and then sits at the table, in this table. So, and then Mark is like, "I'll be back with you."
Do I have to ask a question now? Because I'm still thinking of a joke.
Oh yeah, you said Mobrook, so tell Mobrook a joke.
Okay. Oh no, it's not. It's
pressure is on.
technology based. It's not from this world. Wait, let me think of another one. Wait. No, pop culture won't work either. Wait.
Astra's like, what would the riddle be?
I'm still thinking.
Okay,
Mark,
so
can you talk to Astra for a little bit?
so you do that, and then Mark is like,
type
"Oh,
more.
okay." Then rushes over to the other tent, and sits at the table there. Okay, so we're doing the riddles.
Yes.
What do I ask you? And then, so Astra, please roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1d8, please. As I have 8 riddles.
Or
4.
Oh, no.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't need to answer everything. It's just okay, I love this. So Mark says, so if your mother is an orc and your father is a dwarf, what are you?
Astra takes a deep breath, and then she's going to put on her best thinking face, as if she's like super thinking hard, like. But deep inside, she's using the Rari's telepathic bond, and she's like, Dante!
Oh my god! This is so funny!
Does everyone please?
Yeah, I guess everyone hears it, and she's like, I hope you're not busy now, but you know, through your arcane studies, would you possibly know if someone's mother was a what? What was the riddle?
An orc and the father is a dwarf. What does that make you?
What would that make you?
I have a funny answer for that. A dork.
EJ!
You know, he's got a point.
It's you know what? I'm not going to say no to that answer. If Dante doesn't give me one.
Yeah, Dante is like thinking about it like real hard, like very literally. Mother's an orc and father's a dwarf. This is a very interesting question. So he goes onto this tangent, because normally lots of these other
Don't have time, Dante.
lots of
I'm
these
sitting in front of someone.
lots of these other races
It's a riddle.
partner with humans. So if a human mated with an elf, that the offspring will be half elf. And then
how do you turn this
half
off?
orc, and then half whatever. But then if it's an orc and a dwarf,
So he keeps going.
yeah.
He keeps going, and then like Astra will blurt out a dork.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I like it. I hope that's the answer though.
And
Yeah, I
then
hope that's the answer.
Mark is going to say, "Ding ding ding! You got that right. Very good.
Oh my god.
Good job. You win." Hey, good job.
More.
Oh no, you don't need to finish all the questions. So Mark's gonna say, "Good job. You win."
What did you get?
That was a joke. I didn't know it was a riddle.
I mean, hey, dwarf and orc, dork.
What do we win?
Yeah, what do we win?
Enjoyment and bragging rights and pride. You win.
What kind of carnival is this?
It's the one that keeps
Wait,
you on
it's not a
the
carnival,
doctor
it's a carnival.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It begins.
Mobrook is going to laugh at that
I'm
joke.
ready for my joke.
Mobrook's gonna laugh at the joke when you said it's a carnival, but because he's not in his because he's not in his tent, it doesn't count. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it doesn't count because it's
I'm
not in
ready
his
for my
tent.
joke, though.
Okay, so Mobrook goes whoosh, and then as Mark goes away, Mark says, "Congratulations!" and then goes over here. Okay.
All right. So, I just spent 100 coins, gold coins, on a belt that does not fit. What a huge waste.
Can you return it?
Oh my god. Oh,
Oh my god, no!
oh no.
Mobrook is gonna smile a little bit. Mark's just like looking at him, like waiting for it to happen. Mobrook's face starts turning red, and he just bursts out laughing. I get it, cause it's what a huge, cause they're fat. Oh, that's a waste of 100 gold. Oh, and it's a big waste. And yeah, oh
Yeah, I
man.
heard it in a banker's summit somewhere. Yeah, it was the highlight of the event.
Good job, you win.
What did I win? Money? Partnership with the carnival?
It's-
Oh my gosh.
If it's anything like my gift.
You win.
Bragging
You
rights.
win. What did you tell the other one? Oh, pride,
Enjoyment
joy,
and bragging rights. What the
bragging
heck?
rights. Oh yeah, you win all that. Bragging
Wow.
rights and joy,
Okay.
and the knowledge that your joke is funny and that you are funny.
Maybe Haru got the bragging left because Astra was on the right. I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
This is what we go through every session.
All right, so while you guys are having your whatever, Ur'zudel, Kattiana, and Lumi here in the what are you guys doing?
I'd like to imagine that Dante's still talking.
Yeah, he's still talking.
Everyone's just tuning him out.
He
I'm just
is.
gonna
He is.
smack Dante upright on the head. Stop talking here.
Yeah. Where would Dante and Cassandra actually? Where do you wanna be, Cassandra? And just
Where do I
drag
want-
Dante and Nino with you.
And
I'll-
later, I have an idea.
Okay. I'll go get to you later. But you guys over here, Kattiana, Lumi, Ur'zudel, what are you doing?
Can I see, like, I saw the edge where I saw them Astra and Haru do the thing. See, on the far end I see a cute little animal, and then something cute.
Yeah,
Can I go there?
you can go there.
Pokemon Master.
You going there
I'm gonna bring him in.
by yourself?
I don't know with them.
Kattiana, Lumi.
Ah,
Okay, Koyug. Sure.
we're all in this together.
Okay, so you
so
arrive
cute.
here, and then you hear, customers, oh hi, and then he goes and hi, I mean hi, oh hi, my name is Axel.
And I said mine.
Oh my god.
What?
In my mind I was like thinking mine.
Mine?
It's so cute.
Mine.
He's totally going.
Do you want to
throw a
steal
Pokeball.
this character?
Oh no! Oh
He
no!
just might.
Oh no!
Look at its red-colored features with a red scarf. Looks like a fire
Oh my god.
newt.
All right, so Axel's like, my name's Axel. Welcome to my activity. Axel's activity. Axel's yeah. Welcome.
Yeah.
Would you like to take the challenge?
I'd like to take the challenge and maybe also take you in the end. Oh yeah, what? Yeah, go.
What?
Uh,
What?
Nothing.
I'm underage.
No, oh my god, not that way.
No.
Okay, so the challenge is, we dunk our heads in the water, and the last person to pull their head out wins.
Ooh, Lumi, Kattiana, do it with me.
What?
So it's basically
Oh my god, I'm gonna.
if you last in the water longer than me, you win.
Oh my. Does Kattiana have an unfair advantage with this one?
Yeah, alright. I'm a Sian, dude.
Underwater.
She's
It's like, let's do it.
she's a half aquatic elf. Can you actually breathe underwater? Let me check. Is that a thing you can do? Aquatic
If they're a sea elf,
aquatic
they can swim
heritage. You have a swimming speed of 30 feet. I don't think you can breathe underwater, but I think it would make sense.
Right?
So you guys basically put your heads underwater, and we make
Roll what?
Constitution saving throws,
No.
and I will allow Kattiana to have advantage.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, roll.
Unsa na RC?
Exclamation mark S space con. Ur'zudel rolled a 14. ADV, yes, space
Yeah.
ADV. 19. Lumi.
Damn.
Lumi's going to look at Axel with a smile.
Yeah.
It's a very familiar smile, and he just polymorphs into a shark.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
What?
Cheat! You cheated! No, that's cheating!
Wow!
That means you can literally breathe. Damn.
That is so cool.
That's cheating.
Alright, Lumi is a shark. And
That's cheating.
Is this
So
like a baby shark? 'Cause
Yeah, like
it's
a baby-
Or like one of those lemon sharks?
Or the shark that just sucks in.
yeah, to
Or
fit.
the left shark. Left shark.
Okay. Sure.
So does Lumi just like swim inside this thing?
Yeah, Lumi swims inside. Okay, so this is what happens. All of you put your heads down. Axel is head deep in underwater. Lumi transforms into a shark. Swims in the I forget what it's called. A trough.
Can Kathy like telepathically tell Lumi that he's a cheat?
Yes, you can
Just
definitely do that. But Ur'zudel pulls his head out, and then Ur'zudel, you have to catch your breath.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Then back again.
So Lumi, you lost first. Kattiana, you telepathically think, "Oh, Ur'zudel, Lumi, you're cheating," and then the frustration takes over you until finally you have to pull your head out as well and take a deep breath.
DM.
Yes,
The moment
yes.
she pulls her head out, ba? Can
Yes.
it be like a shampoo commercial na kanang the hair goes over?
Yeah,
Sure,
whenever she touches water, she just gets like annoyingly
pretty.
hotter.
Sure. Please make a performance check with advantage. ! C space
Let's
performance.
go, girl. let's see how you emerge from the water.
Wait, so how do I roll
Exclamation
that?
mark
Like,
C space performance space ADV.
Either a hot mess or a shampoo model. Let's see.
Hot mess
Roll a
or
one,
shampoo
please.
mode. Roll a 1, please. 18. That's pretty good. So Kattiana pulls out her head, and then you guys would think that like there isn't that much water in this trough, but why is it like, you know, just like and then it splashes around, and it's nighttime and evening, right? And there are all these like carnival lights, so like the air just like sparkles and like falls majestically downward all around her. She is very pretty and magnificent at this point.
Wet t-shirt contest.
All right. All right, so Lumi and Axel, you guys are head to head at this point. You are just breathing water, so it's it's no competition. But Axel is also a sea creature. He's an amphibian. So you guys are just chilling underwater at this point. So
What's up?
so
Are they talking?
he's just like at this point he's scratching his head, and Axel is like speaking underwater. I found my even match at this point.
You know what I can do, because I saw Lumi kind of cheat.
Yeah.
I kind of like funnily dipped my hand in and made the water a bit warm.
Oh no! Oh no! Axel is like, what's happening? It's getting kind of warm.
As soon as Axel says that, Lumi is going to like in all like performance deceptiveness, just act belly up.
Oh wow! Just die. Please make a deception check with advantage. Deception or performance, whatever you want. Deception's
Oh my God,
18.
that was a nice one.
Yeah. Oh my god, you have a plus 13? That's ridiculous. Okay, so you die, and Axel is like, oh, I guess I win. And then Axel like goes out of the water. He's like, huzzah! I'm the champion. I am the winner. And claps his hand. What does Lumi do?
Lumi looks at Ur'zudel. He's like, "Why did you do that?"
So I was just like laughing.
So Lumi, you get out of the water, and then Axel is like, "What? Wait, but you died. What? You very good, very witty.
Wetty?
Wetty.
That's a pretty funny pun. You should tell Mobruk that joke." So at that point, Axel acknowledges defeat, and then gives Lumi a like offers a fist bump to Lumi.
Lumi accepts the fist bump, fin bump. and
Fin
so
bump.
charge.
It's so agile. Great.
Yeah.
All right, and then Axel's like, "Good job, you win, yay!"
Yay.
All right. Okay. Fir'ual, you want to do anything? There's a
I
very
think I'll try to go near Laszlo.
yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Okay, Galea follows you. Also, Galea's being sneaky and everything, and then in her head, she's like, like muttering to herself, is like, "Dive in, prepare yourselves." Like still practicing her battle cry. All right, you make your way to Laszlo. Laszlo is tall. He is 8 feet tall. Like horns that go upward. Very muscular dude, but not like not like heavy muscular, more like lean, agile muscular, and he's got the legs of a goat and hooves and everything. Laszlo is a satyr.
That's a big satyr.
Fir'ual, you approach, and Laszlo is like, "All right, then you want the challenge, eh? Name's Laszlo. I'll take your I take it that you're some sort of archer or some sort with all the bow and everything."
Yes, I am. So what is it that I can do here?
So you see over there are these what fuck accent is this? See over there are these three targets,
We're
eh?
going
And
Scottish. It's going into Scottish territory.
Yeah, let's stick with that.
there are these three targets, and they're going further and further away. You see where I'm going with this?
Yes.
Yeah. So you see, I'm quite the expert, but I don't have a bow like you. I'm not a wuss. I actually just throw my knives. So I'm a juggler and knife thrower, trapeze artist. I do everything. I don't have the need to use like an extra tool to fire my weapon.
No.
I'm sorry for you.
It's fine. It's fine. So, shall we get on with it?
Yeah, sure. So I'll start first. I'll show you how it is done, and you just try to do better than me. Yeah. So he goes over here. He throws his knife, bullseye. All right, that's it. This is a target with an AC of 10. You just need to beat a 10.
Oh.
So you can shoot your bow, Fir'ual. AC 10.
Okay. Let me see.
Are you gonna sharpshooter that?
Yeah,
Alright,
24.
give it your best shot, but I guarantee that you probably make this, but I don't think it'll be a bullseye. As he's
So,
like, oh
yeah.
shit, you rolled
Oh, I
24!
wrote it in chat. Sorry.
That's okay. You roll a 24, so the knife that was hit in a bullseye, you hit the back of it and it just your arrow just sticks outward from the wooden handle. Laszlo is impressed. He's like, "Oh, quite the marksman." But I don't let's see how far you go. And then he goes over here. He throws his knife. It's another bullseye. This target has an AC of 15. Now we'll see how you do. I probably think you'll hit the red, but not the yellow center. 19, but nope, you also hit a bullseye. And then he's like, all right, you're much more impressive than a lot of the others that have done this before. We'll see how you do in this one. And then you see here, Laszlo actually tries to focus at this point. With the first target, he did it like no look. With the second target, he just glanced at it very briefly and then threw it, and his posture was like very relaxed. But this time, he's got like one foot in front of the other. He's got the stance, and then he practices his extension, the arm extension, with the knife at the tip of his fingers, right? He practices like one movement, a second movement. He takes a deep breath, exhales, and then whoosh, lets it loose, and it's still a bullseye. All right,
No.
that's how you fucking do it. then,
Yeah.
and then, all right, let's see how your little twig's going to do.
Oh.
Yeah, and before Fir'ual does his shot, he just kneels. He grabs a bit of soil from the ground, right, and he lets he rangers the shit out of it, and
Yeah.
he drops the sand and feels the air, and he
Alright.
closes his eyes before he shoots,
All right,
whispering something.
25.
And it's a 25.
Perfect. You shoot straight and true. Your arrow, I assume like your arrow was not ignited in the previous ones.
Yeah, this time it is.
This time it is. And you just burn, you just begin like burn the center of the target. And then Laszlo's jaw drops temporarily. And then he closes it, and then he like tilts his head upward and he starts nodding. It's like, you sir, you have my respect. And then offers to shake your hand.
Yeah, I shake it and I say, not all bows are the same.
Agreed. What? Might I get your name to remember you by? Not many people are able to accomplish this type of thing.
Yeah, and Fir'ual just introduces himself. I am Fir'ual Mayor
Well met,
from the
Fir'ual Mayor.
Pilinkarn tribe.
Well met, Fir'ual Mayor of the.
Pilinkarn.
Yeah, well met. And then Galea just rushes in. I'm Galea. and then she throws her starry sword, but misses terribly. And then he's like, and then she just snaps her fingers like, ah, damn, I can't. And then looks at Laszlo. Laszlo, sir, can, like, do I have to be behind this rope? Can I go over there? Well, yeah. It's like, no, that's against the rules. You're cheating. You have to be behind the rope. And then, all right. And then all of that's happening. All right. As we move to Cassandra. What do you want to do, Cassandra?
Oh. Well, does he? Is this? He knows that these are ghosts, right? They should
Yep.
be dead, right?
Yep.
And he knows that someone's doing this, obviously, because ghosts don't come back on their own, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's gonna. Is it safe to assume that Madame Odessa is the one behind this? And
that could be an assumption if, or any another powerful necromancer. But judging from your profile of Odessa with, you know, her like specialty and preference in dealing with spirits, this seems like her MO.
yeah, Dante, do you think we could lure out the necromancer behind this?
Cassandra, Dante says, I agree, that would be preferable. However, outside of confronting these show folk straight up and asking them whether or not they are aware they're ghosts, or would you think that's the smart thing to do? I do not see many other options here.
I do not see the point of conversing with ghosts if
That
they're
is
not
true, and
in
if
control of themselves.
you're right, if we converse with them and let them know that we're privy of their etherealness, we could alert the enemy.
How do we do that? Do we just target one of them?
That's fine. It is at this point, however, as you're having this conversation by the river's edge, or by here, you see a floating figure on the river here. Nino starts barking at it, ruff, ruff, and then basically calling your attention to it. And this is what you see. Bum ba bum ba bum. Hang on. So.
Oh, well, this is happening. Cassandra's just updating everyone of what he was talking about to Dante through telepathy, just so people are not left out of the loop.
Right.
Yeah.
You see a floating ghost on the river.
What?
And
Where's that? Is it there?
It's like near the river.
yeah, okay, you guys don't see it,
the
okay?
river.
Hang on, you guys don't see
It's
it.
on the
No.
river.
Yeah, it's floating over the river. Okay?
Oh.
Feet not
But that's Cassandra sees this.
no.
Huh?
None of you see it except Cassandra and Dante and Nino.
Does Cassandra tell the group, or there's a ghost in the river?
I mean, yeah, I was gonna go to that.
Sure.
Don't be alarmed. There's a ghost above the water. Please keep doing what you're doing.
Cassandra, you hear the ghost mutter, "You're wrong. You're wrong to be here. You're wrong." It's saying that.
Oh. Oh, lost soul.
Who's wrong? Like,
Soon.
it, for us to be here, or the carnival to be?
What are you saying, Cassandra?
Oh, she just wants to set her free.
Okay. The spirit continues saying, and this is directed at Cassandra and Dante. You're wrong to be here. The circus, a distraction. The town in danger.
Absolutely not. Yeah, he's gonna clutch on his glaive and then start heading to the exit. And then he's gonna tell everyone, hey, we left the town unguarded. Circus is a distraction.
So you telepathically say that to everyone, or like
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Astra is still kind of like laughing and kind of swapping. Well, we're just kind of chatting with Mark and Mobrock, and then she immediately sobers up, and she says, "How do you know this?"
A little birdie told me. River spirit. I'm not sure if you can see this, but let's just say someone's warning us that this is a distraction.
Astra will say, "Lumi, are you there? Did you hear this?"
Lumi is definitely too preoccupied as a shark at the moment.
This is a shock at the moment.
Get everyone out. Meet me by the town. And then
Yeah.
he just walks over to Dante. Dante,
Dan-
can you buy me some time? And he just clutches like a bag of something.
Dante will say, "I'll do you one better. I'll teleport both of us to the town."
Okay. That's fine.
Dante will give Nino a command. Nino goes into his pocket dimension, so he's no longer there. And then Dante will cast a dimension door. Will cast a dimension door targeting both him and Cassandra. That's how the dimension door works, right? I can bring
Yeah, that's how.
right.
Yeah, you can bring people with them with dimension, but he's gonna say, he's gonna continue. He's gonna keep telling everyone here, you should probably move if we're to avoid casualties in the town.
All right.
Astra will tell Harubid, "Can you please fetch Fir'ual? I'll get Ur'zudel and Kattiana and Shark Lumi out." Lumi, that's
I
enough.
nod and I
Mhm.
I head to Fir'ual
Astra's holding the shark up by just face to face with her, and she's like giving it a little shake, like, you need to be a person again.
Lumi is by this time acting as if he was trying to sober up as a shark, but it was actually a minor illusion. He's off somewhere.
Oh.
What? You're not there?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, where are you?
Astra just gathers Ur'zudel and Kattiana then. She's like, where did Lumi go?
Oh my god.
I don't know, but I'm still upset he cheated.
That's not important. We need to meet Cassandra and Dante. They say this is all a distraction.
Let's go. Wait. Yes. I have wings of boots. Can I fly?
I'm sure you can.
Go.
All right.
So, Astra, you'll be with her.
Hang on. You guys haven't arrived yet. Wait.
Okay.
You guys haven't arrived yet. Yeah, chill first. As we do this properly, because Lumi is somewhere else and there's another scene happening in town, and then you guys are still in the carnival. Lumi, where are you going?
Lumi left a little minor illusion for
Astra?
Astra. Yeah.
Okay.
Astra is seen a shark, which is not real.
Okay.
Invisible.
Oh no.
What?
Invisible.
Lumi's
Okay.
invisible?
It was
Okay,
cutting
but
out again.
but
Okay.
where is Lumi?
He is trapped in the past. He is walking around. He is imagining childhood.
Hmm.
Hallucinating? Lumi?
You do this, Lumi, and it's quite odd because these people that you considered to be your family growing up, they treat you as if they saw you yesterday, that you've been together this whole time. They do not act surprised to see you, like it's been these many years. It's as if you never left. It's as if they never died.
Lumi takes note of that fact. He noticed it the moment he met Rina. Rina never bothered to say hi, especially to him. And he's picked up on what you just said.
Hmm.
He is, let's just say he's reminiscing. He is invisible and reminiscing
Hmm.
over things that he's left behind and what could have been. He's just taking his time.
Okay. All right. And as you go through the motions, and the Wolf's Guard are beginning to panic from hearing the warnings of Cassandra and Dante. Cassandra, you see as you arrive into the town, as Dante teleports you, a very empty town.
no.
There seems to be a light green mist that has settled everywhere, coming from like various different places within the well, from inside the homes. This light green mist is just seeping from every crack and crevice, and It's not a completely empty town though, as a singular figure stands across the well from you. You recognize this figure to be Odessa.
Olegas.
We've been looking for you.
She's here.
And then, hang on, I'll send her full body art here so you guys can
Looks like
appreciate.
Poison Ivy.
So she looks like. So she
It's like
looks
the
like
sexiest necromancer I've ever seen.
that. So she looks like that.
It's always the hot girls. I'm joking.
No, cause like the first bad guy was an old man. The second bad guy was an emo dude. So now we're expanding.
no?
Yeah.
And we need to diversify.
It's okay. It's okay. It's Halloween, you guys. We need sexy.
Exactly.
We need slutty necromancer.
So Dante and Cassandra teleport here, and then it's a very thick mist at first, and you only see the silhouette, and then through the silhouette you hear Odessa laugh. I see that the animated have finally found me. Taken you such a long time. Wait, no, this isn't the accent. I decided on an accent. Wait. She
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh my god, it's tricky because I never get it right, but she has a Hispanic accent. Let me.
Oh, like Sofia Vergara.
Odessa.
Yeah, Odessa Alvarez. Odessa
Odessa.
Alvarez.
Oh,
Odessa
yeah,
Alvarez.
Alvarez. I see.
So she will say.
She says,
Lo siento.
So she says, "It took the animated quite some time to find me, but now that you are here, I should greet you properly, no?" And then she kind of like does like a little curtsy. And I see you have brought a pet with you. Referring to Dante.
Ed.
My
How does
name
your
is
draw the line?
My name is Odessa Alvarez. And who might you be? Cleric from the Hanekmatid.
Well, Cassandra is what you will remember me by. Champion of Vitro.
Vitro. Interesting.
I've come personally to collect your head.
Your beautiful, sexy head.
It was rumored that
She's a bad guy.
it was rumored that Vitro was no longer looking for champions. How is this possible that you have become one?
I don't know. I don't care. I have one job. One job. And that's taking necromancers down.
And then she says, "In that case, I will make this swift." And then she takes out a weapon that she just summons in her hand. In a flash of light, you see her summon this weapon and then disappear into the mist. So she disappears into the mist.
Ah, fuck.
And then appears behind you, Cassandra.
Oh shit, nothing personal, kid.
As she is about to lunge the dagger into your back, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, let's go. Not 20.
Nat 20, very good. Dodge out of the way. And as you weave out of the way, Odessa scoffs a bit. Grunts in frustration a little bit. Fine. It shall be your pet then. And then changes her angle to stab Dante.
Oh no.
What?
This happens very, very quickly. Dante gets stabbed, and Cassandra, you know what this dagger is.
Yes, I do. Oh no.
Whoa, what does it do?
This dagger embeds itself into Dante's stomach, and you see Dante's eyes glow a violent green, ghostly green.
Oh no.
And then you see a little flicker of light, like a wisp, exit Dante's mouth as he exhales what seems to be his final breath.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
And the wisp rises out of his mouth, down and into his the dagger that is in that is lodged in his stomach. Dante's face starts dysmorphing and his body contorts a little bit as he undergoes a transformation, and his eyes from a bright green dim a little bit to reveal his pupil and whatever, but from his eyes these little streaks of green extend outward and creep outward and down onto his cheeks and onto his temple, similar to the lines that are around Odessa's face and body. And now Dante has been possessed, and he looks like that.
Wow.
No, absolutely not. Oh, that's a pain in the
Odessa
behind.
then, as if like after the possession has taken place, Odessa then tilts her head in acknowledgement. Ah, a mage. I could use you. And then she looks across the well, and as if Dante acknowledging a command that happened telepathically, Dante teleports him and Odessa across the well. All right. Odessa is now here. And Dante has teleported her there. After teleporting her there, Dante teleports back in front of Cassandra.
Wow. Bloody hell.
It is at this point that the Wolf's Guard can position themselves behind Cassandra. So you guys can position yourselves here. Like in a circle over there. Let me mark it also.
Oh my gosh, Lumi! Nagmuni-muni pa si Lumi.
Lumi, please.
Hang on, let me.
Lumi, balik na, Lumi!
Uy, mata na, wake up! Wake up!
Hang on, let me.
I'm gonna use the Tagalog line. Lumi, lumayo ka dyan. I don't know it.
Oh my god.
Please readjust to be in this space. That's a bit long, but.
We looked like we were in a line. I was like, arms sideward, Grace.
High school.
Arms down.
All right, are you happy with your positions?
Wait, can I summon my
Where is,
Dragono?
You can. So, during the time you guys,
I'll draw Kattiana.
yeah, during the time you guys like ran out of the carnival and crossed the river.
I got my tear fan.
You guys can cast all your buffs and everything.
Tear fang.
Damn it!
Ah.
No tree in sight!
Okay.
I'd like to summon 8 of my foxes, please.
Yeah, let's go. That's so badass. Okay, hang on. I got your tokens for that. So 1,
That's a
2,
lot of tokens, no?
3.
I mean,
for their medium-sized, Kuya Bom, no? Or
No,
Oh my gosh, you have individual
they're small.
foxes?
individual foxes.
I love it.
They're small, so they're like the size of Lokin and Lies.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, hang on. Let me redo this.
Oh my god, there's so many tokens on the board.
There's a lot of animals.
Lots and lots. This is gonna be fun. But
Oh my
this
God.
combat is gonna happen next session.
No
Yeah.
probes.
Dracaris and then so many fire breathing Dracaris, no?
3.5.
Man, not me fighting Dante again.
Again?
I lost the first one.
Jeez. No, I had to do it because the Tarin version of Dante hasn't died yet.
Okay.
So they have to match. His fate is certain in every universe that he dies and gets possessed somehow.
So
Kira.
It's
his Tarin to
tradition.
die.
It's
Oh no, I was using all 3 of them, Rafi. So technically, Cassandra did lose.
Kill Tarin only like once. I like to keep going. Oh god, no.
Oh my god, do you get deja vu? Like, wait, didn't we do this
Do you
before?
get deja vu? Alright. Okay. Above game, if Cassandra wants to share to Wolfsguard what that dagger was, you can, while we're setting up the map and people are arranging shit pa.
Sige. He would say, okay, I have to read this because you sent a Bible verse at like 5 a.m. So he knows everything, like straight up. He knows what the dagger is, what it does, what it do.
Right.
Okay, let me. So, in order for the wielder of the dagger to have complete domination of a mortal victim's soul, the dagger must be in his body for 24 hours since the instance of the stabbing. And if we remove the dagger, the victim will be under control until the day is up. And then after
Oh,
which
so
the
it's
victims,
temporary.
yeah. And then unless we have to pull out the dagger first, and then once the dagger's out, we have to wait 24 hours for him to like.
Yeah,
for
he'll
the soul
still
to
fight
be
you.
free. Yeah. Fuck. Kapuya, uy.
He'll
And
still-
then
oh, and
this-
he's already
yeah.
dead. The dagger is an insta kill.
Yeah. God, that would be so embarrassing if I rolled a nat 1 against that. Oh.
The deck save.
Yeah. What else? The soul will remain cursed, that it will not cross the veils of the Dante will not move on.
Yeah.
Basically, a remove curse spell may end the curse provided that the caster can touch the soul. Reviving the victim is possible if the soul is willing to return to its body. If done this way, the remove curse spell may be cast after the victim has been revived instead.
Yeah.
So if to revive Dante,
Maybe I can.
remove curse them.
Yeah, I can put that in
Maybe you could
the.
Yeah, maybe you could send that.
Yeah,
to
just put
Kuan.
that. Bum 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 bum. I won't send that because.
Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler. Secret. It's a
Spoiler.
secret.
Secret. Imay pa lang nimo.
Oh my god, Rafi, you're gonna watch this video on YouTube. I briefly went over some text that I sent Cassandra. Do not read it.
True.
Notes.
True. Wag kang mag-spoilers dyan.
No
Do not spoil, no?
spoilers. Bum. It's called
Sandra
the
the whole time is
Dragon
just gonna be
Dagger.
complaining. And Drogon.
Drogon.
Dracarys Dragon.
Dracarys. Where's the other one?
There's a Dracarys here.
What's Dracarys? What are you talking about?
Yeah, Dracarys. Dragon. Dracarys.
There is a dragon. That is Ur'zudel's summon.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh my god, it's a long
Oh yeah, by this time.
long
Sandra's
text.
just gonna
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's a long text. It's pretty long, but
Come on na bahala when you will read it. No, I don't spoil myself. It's a forbidden knowledge. Okay. Thank you, Raf.
Bito no daghan na ani eh. You sent this like 2 parts, so it was easy to digest. But you sent this in like a.
Yeah.
But anyways, Cassandra's gonna turn on Form of Dread because fuck you, Dante.
Oh! Hala, I forgot to make that token, but it's okay. That's gonna be next session anyway.
It's okay, but I can
But
show you what
please
it looks
send
like.
it sa chat because fuck
It's
you,
not my
Dante. What the fuck?
Wait lang ha, wait lang. But yeah, you're gonna see everything is gonna be gold, including his hair. It's armor. Wait, I'm gonna go get the thing.
That's hype. Oh, let me turn on the grid so everyone's sure that they're in the grid. This one. I hope this doesn't reload the map. It just adds the grid. Okay, great. I think the foxes still have to be in like a 5x5 gihapon na space like that. And then Astra's things, sword. Yeah. Oh, the foxes look so cool. Shit. Bro. You guys will be there.
Them lined up like that is like, then huh.
Wala lang sila nag-fall in line gid kay nagsayop-sayop sila like no.
Here we go. It is now sending, no?
No buddy system.
Alright. Bum. Okay, I think we're good. I'm erasing the thing. Okay. Are we ready?
There it is.
Ah, yes, sir. Form of Dread. So, it's so awesome.
Yeah, mag-GLR dito, no? Wala di ko ka GLR. Oh my gosh.
What is GLR?
Long rest. Alright. So, after everything has happened, and then Dante teleported Odessa to the back, teleports back in front of Cassandra. Dante looks up at Cassandra, completely possessed and dominated, looks up at Cassandra. Cassandra's tall. 7 feet, right?
8.
8 feet, ridiculous. With the heels?
Yeah, I'm overcompensating. Come on now.
It's okay. Dante looks up, and Dante says, The animated shall not have my mistress.
Yeah, man, I will
And-
have her head. Just her head.
Just
You know, just her head. And I'll have my rematch with you right now.
Sure. At this point, Odessa will raise both her hands and then says, the rest of the pets are now here. Oh, and you have a lot of summons. That's cute. Let me show you mine. As she shows all her summons. Okay.
Oh shit.
Where?
Yes, sir. Hang on. Chill.
I don't see anything.
Chill.
Oh,
Hang on.
Lomago.
Hang on. Chill. So, you guys at first, you guys see the mist, the green mist around you intensify and circle around you. And Odessa is like moving her hands around, casting this somatic part of this summoning. As the mists start to form, and you start to hear the wails of ghosts and specters and spirits as they come into the material plane, as they enter, the wails become louder and louder, and then you start to also hear like little wisps of as
Turtle.
wisps come into play. But also you start to hear heavy footfalls, boosh, boosh, as what you can discern to be heavier summons, as ghosts that have taken and possessed like skeletons or armor or whatever. And finally, these are all the summons you see.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my goodness. So many spectral green stuff. Crap.
Let's go.
Allah, let's go.
All
What
right.
is happening?
And with that, Odessa, you see covered in this like ethereal mist wraith, spectral large shit that's covering her, circling around her. For all intents and purposes, she's completely invulnerable during this fight. So please focus your attention on fighting the ghosts that are surrounding you, including Dante.
Hell, man.
At this point, after Odessa says, "Let me show you mine," and then summons all these ghosts, Dante also begins casting his own spells as he steps back one time.
Oh shit, I forgot we have to fight him.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
So he calls Nino from his pocket dimension. Nino now looks like a ghost here.
I am not about to be fighting Nino. No.
And Dante is now like casting his own spell shit, summoning his Shadow Blade, like buffing himself up and everything. And Odessa looks to you, the whole group, and says, and then she says, "Now we play." And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Holy shit.
Wow.
GG will play.
You will play.
I'm not green with envy. That's
Wayne is out to kill us, man.
Bro.
I mean,
More than usual.
you know,
dude,
you guys like tokens on the board? Hell
it's
yeah.
every
Lumi! Ay, isang Lumi, dira, Lumi!
is Lumi back? Is Lumi not back yet?
No! He's
Oh
not
shit.
there.
Okay. Okay.
Where's Galadriel? It's
Galadriel.
You know
joking.
what?
Galea. Oops.
Oh yeah,
Astra,
Galea's supposed to be
you
with
know-
you. Sorry, sorry.
Join us, Galea.
Yeah, I know what I have to do.
I was gonna use
What?
Forbidden just against undead, but I didn't want to cast it because it's 40,000 square feet, and that's the entirety of the map, and it would kill everyone that's undead, that's ghosts. And I didn't
Oh.
want to kill every single. I mean, it wouldn't kill them. It would just they would take 5d10, you know. They would take
Right.
5d10 plus 1d8.
All right. You guys,
never-
you guys level up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
So you level up before the fight?
You level up before the fight, and
12?
No, to 13. You've been level 11 this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13. Holo ka diyo.
And now it's 12.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
No, to level.
Aren't we to level
Is it
13?
11 ko, 11.
We've
Ako
been
sa 11
Yeah, we were 11. We were 11 this whole time.
I
Oh,
swear to
shit.
God, it's
I'm level
12.
You 12?
Yeah.
Guys.
Okay.
Okay,
Did we go
okay.
12 last time?
No,
Yeah. So
Now we're 13.
so now we're 13.
yes, you guys
Okay,
went
cool,
12 last time.
Cool.
All right. Game.
Now you're
Oh,
13.
sige. I'm gonna be able to see si Cassandra in like full cleric.
Full cleric. Let's go. All right. Hang on. What are other things I can do? Actually, you know what? No, I don't want Galea to be there because I don't want to have to like manage her. So she will.
She's still at the carnival.
She's at the carnival. If anything.
That's
Still trying to be
She's like,
stealthy.
hello, everybody.
Yeah, what's
hello.
up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Where is everybody?
Oh, where did everyone go?
Right.
And we just hear.
Like, yeah, we're just like hacking each other here. It's like, fuck.
If you had cast Forbiddance, you would have just taken out the whole carnival.
I
Yeah.
would have. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do. But it takes like 10 minutes to cast. I'm like,
Oh, it's 20 minutes.
yeah, it's a day duration.
Just
but
wondering
it
how
takes, like,
many
10 minutes to
invisible.
cast.
All of them, Rafi.
Ooh.
All of them.
Yeah, this is like they've been sitting here menacingly.
Good night, Kaibom.
Good night, guys.
All right, GG, well played, everybody.
Excited for next week.
See you guys next week.
Careful, I might, I don't know. I'll try my best to be there next week because I'm in Singapore. Next week. So, yeah, so
We'll see.
yeah, so but so when I looked at the schedule, 21, that's a Friday. That is the wala ko out. So I'm just in the that's a 21, yeah.
You're just at
So,
home.
In the I'm akong schedule and is basically indoor. So
Right.
Yeah.
I would be online. So yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, GG.
Bye, guys.
Not everyone.
See you next week.
So much
See you next
fun.
week.
Yeah, fun sesh.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Love it,
Right,
love it.
Friday.
I'll see you next
Friday tingali,
Friday.
Maybe
Friday.
Friday, yeah.
21, no?
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hang on.
go eat something and pass out. So GG's. I
Thanks,
can't wait
Buns. Thanks for
21.
guesting.
Yeah, wait, you're welcome.
Hey,
Take
hope
it
you
away.
had fun. Alright, that was. Hang on. That was Wolf's Guard, episode 5. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Next session's gonna be this big fight. Yeah. Take care and much love, whatever. Peace.